Hi guys, welcome back to yet another video. You are watching Rosie XIG and I am Casey. I hope y'all are doing good, if not the best. So for today's video I wanna do something different. I made a Blackpink hate account and I wanna share how it went. But before we start I wanna quickly explain something. I am not anti-Blackpink or anything, I am a Blink, and the sole purpose I wanted to do this experience was to, well, you are gonna find out at the end. Before you hate me Blinks, watch the entire video first and you would know what my intentions were. Anyways, let's start. So I made this hate page in February. I made the most cliché account ever, I am not even kidding. I studied like 50 plus hate accounts and what they used to post, and I did my best to blend in. I got some funny or quote-unquote ugly pictures of Blackpink, as they like to say, and added my profile picture with a big cross on their face to show that OMG I am such an anti. But before anything I literally blocked the Blackpink members, even though I know they wouldn't find out my hate page, but still I don't want them to ever see that account. I also added the most typical things haters usually say about Blackpink, that they are overrated and lazy and not good in their field, etc. I also specifically added the fact that I am an ex-Blink, because most of the despisers always talk about that, how they loved the girls but eventually ended up hating them. I made my first post talking about Lisa and how she is not a good dancer and stuff, and then proceeded to say also the most typical hater stuff for the rest of the girls. I swear to God guys, I had no ill intent whatsoever, I just wanted to see the reaction from the audience. I ended up making just 5 posts in the span of 1 month and got 23 followers and even got 53 likes in total. I mostly got 11 to 13 comments on each post for the most part. And I mean, this is pretty good for someone who just had like 5 posts and they weren't even creative in the first place. I did my best to blend in, and well, I did. Also, did I mention the fact that I had a Blackpink fan page and it took me such a long time to even gather 30 followers, and I used to make these edits and stuff which took me 2 or 3 hours on a daily basis. But I guess hate attracts more attention than love. So when I first started this challenge I thought that I would get plenty of hate and I wouldn't find many antis as such. Spoiler alert, I was very wrong. I thought the hate bandwagon would be against me and not the girls. But the reality was messed up, to say the least. I already mentally prepared myself for the hate I was gonna get, because usually hate comments or anything don't bother me at all. I have a really thick skin, so I thought I was ready. I wasn't. The reality was disappointing, and warning, we are gonna talk about slut shaming. The misogyny was so glaringly obvious that it physically hurted me and emotionally scarred me, and the funny thing is they weren't even talking about me. I mean, the reality couldn't be farther away from what I expected.
Women can't lead. Women can't win. They will always be outsmarted and outmuscled.
Misogyny in simple terms is hatred for women. It is reflected in art, literature, human societal structure, historical events, mythology, philosophy, and religion worldwide. You don't have to go around killing or abusing women to be a misogynist or anti-feminist. Even simple statements like women are not funny, women are dumb, women are weak, women need to be protected, etc. are stemmed from internalized misogyny. But what is internalized misogyny? Well, the name is pretty self-explanatory. Internalized misogyny is when women subconsciously project sexist ideas onto other women and even onto themselves. In simple words, a good example would be pick-me girls, women who bring down other women to make themselves feel better and for male attention. Other girls like makeup, lol, could never be me. Or feminism is literally ruining our world. Women need to stop crying about everything. Right, Drew? You get the gist. But why am I talking about misogyny and anti-feminist beliefs all of a sudden? Well, because that's the response I got. Most of the hate surrounding Blackpink wasn't about their music or skills, but more about the fact that they were women, and well, I can prove it to you. My second post was a picture of Jennie from Ice Cream Era, and the caption quoted, "She thought she ate with this comeback. She looks ugly." And one of the comment read, "She's not princess, she's just a lazy K-pop idol who wants attention so bad," and posting pics of her body wearing innerwear on her Insta account, and that's how she gained followers, by showing off her body to toxic dumb blunks. And I see she's trying so hard to be like Kylie Jenner. Kylie could easily buy her in once size. There's just so many things wrong with this comment that I don't even know where to start from. This is utterly disgusting and just stems from nothing but misogyny. A male idol posting shirtless picture is alright and even hot, but a female idol doing the same, is she being a slut? The hypocrisy is shameful. So to check my then doubts, I checked this person's Insta account and well, I was right. They posted a picture of a tweet that says this is so ducking unfair. It's very clear YG paid YouTube. Duck Blackpink. I wish they all die. All armies wishing for their death. Those girls are bunch of studs, sleeping around with different men including the CEOs of their American label yucks. And the caption quotes, Blackpink deserve no mercy. I am sorry, but if the best you can do when criticizing a woman is question her character, then maybe the problem is you and not them. The misogyny from this text is so obvious, and may I add that they are an army. I am sure BTS would be so happy if they ever read these tweets and comments. It's 2022 and it's so shameful that women still get backlash for dressing the way they want to. A woman showing her skin and being comfortable in it is something so beautiful and healthy. You are no one to tell someone how they should dress up. Like Jennie or in fact any Blackpink member are four beautiful young women who are millionaires, and the jealousy is so obvious it's funny. Moving on, the rest of the comments were the typical they are ugly and shit. You know, when you can't criticize someone's skills and talents, you start commenting on their looks because that's the only thing you can easily point out. One thing I noticed is that nobody really had a good reason to hate on them. They were just hating simply for the sake of hating, if you know what I mean. They didn't bother explaining or anything, they were just simply criticizing them for breathing. I also checked the comment section of other hate accounts, and some of the comments were just plain homophobia, stating that they are gay, which I am sorry, it's 2022, being gay is not an insult, grow up, but labeling someone without their consent and mislabeling them is. Also remember this person. Yeah, they commented another thing asking the owner of the account aka me to delete the comments of toxic blinks. When I tell you I laughed for 10 minutes straight after this. Sis, you are the toxic one here, what are you talking about? Blinks are doing what any sane person would do, defend their idols. They are not acting toxic but behaving like sane human beings, unlike you. The sole purpose I wanted to do this video was to find out why people actually hated them. I wanted to see how people respond to hate that is thrown 24/7 at Blackpink. And well, I kinda did find the answer, didn't I? I want to end this video by saying that this account took a toll on my mental health. It was so disgusting to see how people, and even young women and little girls, look at other women and try to bring them down. I am not even Blackpink, but this account and the hate affected me in some way or the other, and I can't even imagine what it feels like when hundreds if not thousands of people say this about them. It's heartbreaking and disgusting. It's shameful to see how young girls perceive other girls at such a young age. Is it really that hard to support other women? I guess we will never know. I just want to end this video by saying that hate is too great of a burden to bear. One doesn't realizes, but it injures the hater more than it injures the hated. Now let that sink in. Don't bring me down, don't bring me down.